Oh, look at this then. This is a new in. What the bloody hell have I done now? Well, I bought a coin pusher is what I've done. Quite happy with it. Yeah, it's a real coin pusher. This is not a homemade jobby. This was a 6-player. It was made in 1990 in America. It's American, but yeah, obviously at some point it came over here. Probably, I think, we go straight from manufacture, maybe, I don't know. And yeah, it's called Jungle Jive. And yeah, it's a very basic, straightforward coin pusher. It pushes coins, and that's it. No sounds, no features, no nothing. It's a very basic one, which is exactly what I want. I played these as a kid, and that's what I remember, the basic ones. I remember, you time it, you got your little pins, this does the job for me, anyway. Yeah, what can I say? It was cheap. I paid, fuck it, I'll tell you, I don't care, what am I going to hide it for? I paid £200 for this. I also had to pay £82.50 or £72.50 in petrol, I can't quite remember, to go collect it, but that collection involved detours into Wales and all sorts, but that's another story. Yeah, so yeah, 2p coin pusher. Like I say, 1990, made in America. I've got some coins here. We will have a little bit of a play. If you want to see me play it, skip forward in the video. Probably I'm going to ramble on for another minute or so, because I've got a few things to show you in relation to the machine. So yeah, this machine, like I say, was a 6-player that's been converted down to a 2-player. It's had all the electrics stripped out of it, and it just has the motor, and then it's got a little LED light thing. So we've got the 2 little plugs. It also has an LED disco ball that kind of hangs in here, but you need a 3rd plug for that, and that kind of helps illuminate the top box. I guess a better permanent solution could be done. There's a remote control to change these LEDs. I think rather than having them flashing, I think I'll have them always on a a fairly brightish colour, maybe the red or the green or something, I don't know. Anyway, so yeah, it's heavy. Very heavy. These are heavier than Fruities. I don't know why I wasn't expecting that, but for some reason I kind of wasn't expecting that. These are fucking heavy. God knows how much a 6-player one weighs. I've got the door closed because we've got horrible glare. And yes, this is down in my shed. Look where I actually managed to get it. It managed to survive going, through my garden. I moved it with my very good friend Tony King, who also helped me collect this machine. And I tell you what, he is a fucking genius when it comes to moving machines. He can make wonders work. I've seen it with him reversing his van. I've seen it with the thing. He just understands the angles like a savant or something. But yeah, we managed to just build a little ramp, boom, 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 straight in. No messing about, no dropping it on the floor, no lifting it. He basically did it on his own. I was there just pretty much providing moral support. He's a genius when it comes to moving stuff. Anyway, look at all these random spares. It's got all the plastics. This is, your Jungle Jive, as I mentioned. I think it would have had a top box at some point in its life. I did find a picture with one with a top box. I've got spare these motors or pulleys, or I don't even know how I haven't even really looked inside it yet. We've got lots of the spare plastics because, as I mentioned, it was a 6-player. So one of the little bonuses is obviously, as fruity collectors, we like to have 250 locks. This machine comes with 12 250 locks. Actually, no, I'm lying to you. It comes with more because these bottom doors have got 250s as well. So you've got 1. I am going to play the machine. Skip forward if you don't care about this shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's 6 250 locks, plus another 2, plus another 2. So that's 10. Plus another 2, plus another 2. So that's 14. Ooh. Plus another one, that's 15. And I believe there's another 3 of these somewhere mixed amongst these random piles of scrap wood. At the end of the day, I mean, I'm not going to build another one, am I? I may offer this shit out to. I'm going to take the locks off. And I'm going to keep some spares. I'm going to keep a motor. I'm going to keep, you know, at least one of everything. But I don't want to store pusher parts because I'm not collecting pushers. So I'm going to offer them out to anybody if they want them. Otherwise, I'm just going to get rid. So yeah, if you're interested in pusher parts, do let me know. It is pretty much plastic. I don't think it's much use to anybody anyway, unless you know. I mean, there is all the bits to do it. Got all the trays and all that. Look at the cash boxes. Look at these. I am actually kind of now got a new mission. It's probably a stupid mission that's going to cause me way more headache than it's worth. But I want to see how many 2Ps it takes. Look at all the plastic bits. How many 2Ps do you think it takes to fill this up? Christ's sake, and they all do drop in here. Massive cash box. Again, I don't know why that surprises me. Of course, they're huge. But yes, I would imagine some of these bits would be these are your bits that are important if you're going to build one, because I think that's the bit that goes, you know, up down. So you need to have them. So they're really, really useful if you're interested in building a machine. And then obviously these bits are really useful. I'm not necessarily. I'm going to gauge the interest, and I'm going to have a proper look at it once I've sorted them, because maybe I will try and reclaim some of the money I invested in getting a machine. I mean, I didn't pay much, did I? Well, or did I? I don't know. I have no idea what coin pushers were. Seemed like a good price to me. 200 quid. It works. Anyway, go on then. Let's actually play the video. Play the game. That's enough fucking about. I'm going to close the door so we can see a little bit. Also, it lets the lights do the work, doesn't it? So we've got bags, 2Ps. Yeah, I think there would have been some sort of topping box at some point. I guess this would have been the end one. This would have been. So I guess this is the reconstructed side. Yeah, you can kind of tell. Because obviously the person who had this previous to me just had a 6-player that they converted down to a 2-player. They've done a tidy job of it, if you ask me, actually. Again, I'm happy with this. He had it for a while. His grandkids outgrew it. So, yeah. I did travel 4 hours to go get this. So this wasn't an easiest thing in the world to go get. But, I don't know, I just fancied one. And also, 4 hours, 40 minutes, I don't give a fuck. With my mate Tony, it's always an adventure, so... Yeah. We went to Glastonbury, we went to Wales. Anyway, right. Enough about that. Oh yeah, I am going to peel this sticker off. I am going to tidy it up. I will do another video where I don't talk, I just play it. I'm going to do all sorts of fancy shit with this in the future. But for now, let's just have a very first plays, right? So, I'm pretty sure the strategy for pushers is you always go down the centre, I believe. But we're just going to play it like a noob and just put them in wherever we want. And you can put multiple coins in, obviously, but you are kind of limited. You are limited by yourself. You can't just flood the machine. Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, we've already got some coins in there. That kind of ruins the point. I should take them out, really, shouldn't I? I need a pot. I could do with a pot, really, couldn't I? All right, let's see how much we can get in there. In the old hole. Now you see, that was money falling into the bottom of the machine, because the way these machines make money is these bits at the side. That's where the house coins are essentially going. They're falling down there and they're being collected into the bottom of the machine, and that's the house edge, right? Now, I do believe these should have some way of adjusting it so that you can increase or decrease the amount of gap in between there, so that you can adjust essentially your payout percentage. but maybe not on this version, I don't know. But anyway, this is exactly what I wanted. A simple one, no sounds. I mean, some very basic sounds would have been okay, but I don't like the ones that are blaring music and repetitive tunes. Oh, fuck me, no. I'd want to turn it off after 3 minutes. They're fun for a few minutes. Oh, there we go. But yeah. So what I'm thinking is, because it is a back-to-back machine, is I could have this one on 10p's. Now currently, if you put a 10p in, it doesn't work, and I'll show you why. I am going to go back to playing the machine again. Wait for my second video if you just care about the gameplay. I'm going to be going off on tangents. This is what I do. Sue me. Alright, so if you put the coin in, it just falls straight through, because the way it works... Oh, look at that. Free payout. A little bit of motion of me dropping this on the floor was probably enough. Right, so yes, you put the coin in the slot lock, but what happens is because the coin is too thingy, it falls out. Because I've got it stood up this way, it doesn't. So I think to convert it to a 10p, all I'd need to do is just extend these two bars out with like a little bit of something. I've done my knee in. Extend those bars out, and then I could have one on 10p. So I could have one side 2p's and one side 10p. So, you know, depending on should I want to play 2p or 10p. And I think these would be alright. You know, if you're having a little barbecue in the garden, you got family, friends over. Fun for all the family, this is. I don't care if you're an adult or a child. Give yourself a bag of 2p's and you'll have some fun. I mean, they're not for everybody, but you'll have a little bit of fun, you know. Better than putting a pan in a digital slot machine and having one press and just blip, blip, blip. Oh, what happened? Oh, nothing. Okay, cool. Fuck that. And this is real British, well, it's not because it's American, but I mean, this is seaside culture, this is British culture. You hear a lot of people talking about, oh, well, in Britain, you know, this, and then they don't respect any of their heritage, or, you know, what the bloody hell's going on here? I'm not really focusing on this too much, but I reckon we've had quite a bit of a house edge. It's getting pushed down there, look, because we've only got a couple of coins in there. I know that, I mean, I'd know that if I wanted to adjust the percentage, I could do it myself, even if there isn't technically a official method on this machine. I know that that's where your house edge comes from, so I just block the slot up a little bit, essentially, if I wanted to. Has it chewed through that whole pound? Oh no, still some on top. I'm not sure. I mean, I just kind of dumped a few coins on here, and then I just started playing the coins through. Whoa, big payouts. So I might have kind of messed it up, look, because I think some of these are a bit stacked in the middle, where potentially there's too much weight in the middle, and they're not natural to how it would be through the machine. So I don't know. What I'm hoping to do as well, because I am a sad bastard, is I am hoping to get sort of 20, 30, 40 quid's worth of freshly minted 2p's, like, you know, so they're shiny, and then, you know, they'll last fairly okay when they're shiny, rather than these dull fuckers. I also am going to put little prizes in there, and especially when I'm doing barbecues, I think you could theme the prizes on the playfield to adults or to children. You know, a little pot of hash, or a little key ring for the kids, you know, something like that. You know. I will also obviously have some fruities in here. In fact, I'll have some fruities in here soon. I really need to get rid of this thing. I haven't done anything to do with this yet, but I need to get rid of that. And then this will go along that wall. Well, this will kind of take up the space of 3 fruiters. This is sacrificing 3 fruit machine space, I think. Potentially 2 if I had it on this wall, because I think I'd only have 2 on here. But you know, we'll see where we put it. And also, I mean, again, I could have it pushed thing because I don't need access to both. If I do turn it into a 10p and a 2p, then I might want access to both. But you know, I can just think it. I also don't have electricity in here, so I'm just running this off an extension lead. So I am obviously going to have to come up with a bit more of a permanent solution. But yeah, what do you think? Write in the comments. Am I absolutely fucking mental? Or did I just rescue an iconic piece of British seaside arcade history for £200? Answers on a postcard. I think it's pretty cool. And you know what? Because I've got so many of these boards and spares, I could literally make my own wrap. And I could have a go at re-theming this for myself. Because all I need is a wrap for that, right? Scrape all that back to clear plastic and then put some new print on it. And voila, I've got my own custom genuine coin pusher. And I could leave one side original and I could leave one side modified. What do you think about that? Now, is that a good idea or what? Well, I just realised I got to replace that plastic, look. That's broken. I did not notice that. So, there we go. Got my first job. Did not realise that plastic was broken. But anyway, what do you think about those ideas? Is that a good idea? Do I leave it completely original? Is anybody even still watching? This is just a fat old man talking about coin pushers and nonsense. What the fuck am I, 13? Why do I want one of these things? Oh, I like it. I'm happy. It's taking my money, innit? Those cash boxes are gonna be. Oh, we're starting to get now. Look, we're really starting to get a bit of action. Let's push for some wins now. Come on, let's literally stop rambling. Actually, play the game. Right, we're just going to go central. You see, I think I've caused a problem by dumping coins. Look, I think I've caused an issue there because that should have surely given me some movement, right? Oh, there we go. I knocked him. I don't know. I feel it's really hot at the moment. But I feel like these machines generate some bloody heat. Yeah, I think I've got too much coins and it's causing like a little bit of a push block. So we're certainly getting some payouts now. And any coin that falls over the edge here is all going to the player. The house coins are only going down these two well hidden gaps. That's where the coins are funneled to the bottom. And believe it or not, I would bet you that more coins get funneled to the bottom than get funneled over the edge. Even though those gaps are small. They're very clever. So I know nothing about these machines. What sort of maintenance do I need to do? Do I need to oil anything or lubricate shit? What do I need to do? Does anybody give me a crash course? They seem really simple. I mean, I've not even really looked. All I've done is look at the spares. I know that there's a key hole here, but I've not been in here yet. And I've been inside here, and inside here is basically nothing. And I've been in the bottom, that's where your cash box is. So I'm guessing all the bits that make it work are in here. But I'm fairly certain it's super simple. Look, playing on this side as well. Look. There we go. Are you going to give me some in? Oh, no. Yeah. I like it. I mean, I'm not going to be doing much videos on this, don't worry. Well, you haven't got to watch them anyway, have you? You know, I'll do a couple maybe, but this is a personal thing, isn't it, really? Nobody wants to watch coin pushers. So, having said that, if you set up some, like, fake shit in the middle of this, you can get like some viral YouTube videos with a lot of views. And I think putting like some form of drug paraphernalia, or cannabis paraphernalia, I don't like to call it a drug, and like essentially winning cannabis and putting that on YouTube, that has the ability to go viral. I could like pretend that it's actually in Amsterdam. Like, you must play this Amsterdam coin pusher. You can win free weed. Or something like that. It's a clickbait title. Get tens of thousands of views. And then bait everybody into watching 1986 fruit machines. What do you think? See, I really think I have caused a bit of a congestion in the middle, and I think that bit right there, like where my finger's crossing, I think that's like the death cross where there's just, I've stacked them, like I just dumped coins. I should have spread them like to the natural. Yeah, is that? I'll tell you what, I'll play in the rest of these then. There's not actually that many. To be honest, it swallows money, doesn't it? But it might still not be full enough, I don't know. You see, I have no idea what you'd float these with. Oh, here we go, look at this, that's a big push. Oh! Maybe we can move that lump, we just need to get, like, fucking reenacting D-Day here, look. We're pushing over the breach. That's probably a bit insensitive to say that. I do respect the military. But obviously we have just celebrated our 80th anniversary of the end of victory in Europe, rather. Liberation of Europe. Yes, coin pusher. You've pretty much seen what it does now. I'm going to play out the rest of these coins, but yeah, I think for £200, I think this is definitely pretty cool. I mean, I haven't got kids or girlfriend, wife, any of that shit, so I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon. So I can't really even say, oh, well, you know, the kids will enjoy this. I ain't even got no kids. I'll enjoy it. And I'm, you know, one for the girlfriends, or one for your female friends. They don't tend to be into fruit machines. I'm not saying that all females don't like fruit machines, but as a whole, they tend to, well, I wouldn't say they're the most popular things. Starting to get some push now, look. I think actually knowing the correct strategy, you are supposed to hammer the middle, but we'll play the sides as well. Looks like there's a lot of coins on this side, look. Oh. There we go. So yes, highly secure this machine. We've got locks on every bloody street corner, but you can just lift this up. So convenient for home ownership. This is a Perspex. I guess the glass was replaced. Is this still? No, this is Perspex as well. It was obviously glass, but yeah, thank fuck that there's no glass, because bloody hell, it would have weighed even more. I do need to give the Perspex a bit of a clean actually to make it a little bit nicer, but yeah. Yeah, there's a lot to potentially do with this. Like I say, I could convert it into my own machine and keep one side original. I could convert one side to 10p, one side to 2p. Oh, there we go. If you was a kid back in the day in an arcade, You could just bang the shit out of this machine because there's no tilt cells, so there's no nothing. If there was, they've been long removed. This is a very simple beast, which is good because it doesn't really mean there's much that can go wrong. Those Namco coin pushers with the features and the sounds and the escalators and the hoppers and the all day they're fucking faulty. Yeah, that's your problem. These are your ones you want, in my opinion. Simple and elegant. Look at that. But oh no, we've still got a few left. I said we'll play to the end, and we will. So I think I've lost £3 since we've been talking. So you think these do take your money? I wonder if you actually at some point do need to depopulate the playfield, like the coins just get to be too much. Come on, push them over the edge. We might get 2 drop here. No, just 1, I think. Oh, not even that. Alright. Now this is a familiar feeling. Having just a few coins left and really like trying to strategize. Like, you see that there, look, is looking quite full. And we've got this little peak here. And if that one falls, that could start a chain reaction of about 12p. So I'm thinking that even though the center is where the coins are at, I'm thinking we play the side. Well, that was terrible timing. I got lucky. There we go. Right, now we'll go for a double load. Come on, oh, you see that's house edge. Come on, we need a double push. Oh, did you hear all that money falling? None of it was for us. They're piling down the edge. Well, there you go. That's my coin pusher. It's a Jungle Jive. I mean, I could be wrong on the research. I'm no expert, but I believe this is Jungle Jive because I've got plastics that say Jungle Jive. I looked up different things. There's one that says it's like Harry Levy, American, and there's one that says it's something Betscom or some other American thing. So I'm presuming this is 1990 American. And yeah, and that's why I think it's Jungle Jive, and obviously it looks like Jungle Buck and all that. But yeah, anyway, I've rambled on enough. I enjoy it. I think for 200 quid it's probably better than just adding another 200 quid machine, fruit machine. I think this adds a little bit of variation, and again, maybe one for if you've got, you know, female friends over as guests or people that are not into fruit machines. This is a little bit more some people's pace. But yeah, there you go. Hope you enjoyed it. I'm going to clean it all up, do the best I can. There's a few scuffs here, look, I can actually just buff out kind of thing. I might actually have a look on the internals and see what's going on. Definitely going to remove this sticker, and then yeah, maybe reorganise this and stick it along this kind of back wall rather than just having it in. I don't know. Anyway, right, there you go. That's enough. I've rambled on. I probably shouldn't. Who cares? You've watched it or you didn't. But yeah, leave a comment if you can, and let me know what you think. I am kind of curious on this one, what people think. Is this actually just madness, or is it cool?